Good morning, ladies, or good afternoon. I'm not sure what time of day you'll be watching this video, but welcome to my group, Women Overcoming Emotional Eating. I just wanted to start off by kind of telling you guys a little bit about myself and about what I have envisioned for this group. I know some of you don't follow me, you are not close friends of mine, you don't know me personally, so I wanted to kind of give you a little bit of background about who I am and why I wanted to put this group together. My name is, again, Stephanie. I am 30 years old. I am a paralegal by day. I work in downtown Tampa, Florida, and I live in Brandon, Florida. I live with my boyfriend of 2.5 years and with my four-legged fur baby named Max. My boyfriend's name is Mike. Basically, I've spent most of my life overweight. I have dealt with a lot in my life. I've endured sexual abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse from family members, and also throughout my relationships, I have been in a lot of abusive relationships. And I feel like in order to cope with all of those things, I turn to food. Food has always been the easiest thing for me to turn to. So I've remained overweight since I can remember, really. I mean, I was smaller as a young child, and then I hit puberty and just blew up, and all my emotions went crazy. And ever since then, I think I've just had an unhealthy relationship with food, and it has been my go-to for everything. When I'm angry, I go to food. When I'm stressed, I go to food. When I'm sad, I turn to food. When I'm happy, I turn to food to celebrate. So everything has always led me back to this relationship that I have with food. About a year ago, I was admitted to the hospital. I have severe asthma. I'm overweight. I have a lot of other health issues, high cholesterol. I was borderline diabetic. And I mean, basically, I was 29 years old and killing myself slowly. And so I was admitted to the hospital because of a very severe asthma attack. I was not getting enough oxygen. I was on a, oxygen tank all night. So that kind of really scared me. I mean, I was 29 and I didn't want to experience that anytime soon ever again. So I started looking into healthy ways to lose weight. I mean, now don't get me wrong, I have gone through every yo-yo dieting that there possibly is. I've done Weight Watchers. I've done injections where you only eat 500 calories a day. I've gone to every gym you can possibly think of. I've taken diet pills. I mean, I've done everything out there. I've bought Nutrisystem. I've bought all the frozen meals. So I've tried a lot of things in the past, and I would lose weight, gain it back, lose weight, gain it back, lose weight, gain it back. Now over the past year, I've lost about 50 pounds, and it has been great, and it was steady, it was going, I was losing at a healthy rate. And then recently I realized that I hit this plateau because I had been turning back to food. I've been going through some things personally in my family, and I also lost my job earlier this year, so I was unemployed for a little while. Luckily, I did get my job back, but when I lost my job, I kind of fell off track, and I was turning to food. I was eating, I was binge eating, and then I have found it difficult to stay on track. And I realized after evaluating that I have an unhealthy relationship with food, and I was thinking there has to be other women that feel this way. So I wanted to put together this group. Basically, it is a group where we can just support each other, talk to each other. I mean, a lot of us may not have a lot of friends, or maybe we do and we don't want to tell anybody, or maybe we think people don't understand what we're going through. But I want this to be a safe place for women who kind of understand what each other is going through to be able to vent, to be able to talk things out, to be able to share ideas and resources and ways to cope with the root of the problem. I don't believe that food is the problem or the solution. If you are eating when you're not hungry, there is a problem. There is something going on there that, we got to work on that. So I'm not a nutritionist. I am not a counselor. I'm just a young woman out in the world trying to help other people. You will notice if you guys follow me on Facebook, on my personal page or on my like page on Feisty Fit and Funky that my journey brought me to Beachbody. So I am a Beachbody coach. This group is not for that. This group is geared strictly for women who have troubles, who are emotionally eating. I am not planning on, spamming you guys or anything like that, but I am going to put it out there that I am a Beachbody coach. My journey brought me to Beachbody products and to their supplements and to their amazing workout programs and meal plans. But I welcome all types of healthy lifestyles in this group. I want everyone to reach a healthy lifestyle, and I want everyone to be able to cope or learn how to cope with the real emotions that drive us back to food. If you guys noticed in the group, if you look on the top, there are a couple tabs. Under the Files tab, I'm going to add resources. I don't think I have too much on there right now. I'm looking, hold on one second. I've got 4 files on there right now. If you look under the Files tab, I've got an introduction document. I would like everyone to introduce themselves. I was going to make it a required thing, but I realized some people are shy online, and that's fine, but I would like everyone to introduce themselves. I'd like to be able to scroll through and get to know a little bit about everybody who's in the group. I also want to make sure people are in here for the right reasons. I don't want anyone trying to spam you guys with selling stuff or take advantage of you guys or, try to destroy the nice group that I'd like to have. I also put another file up on how to stop group notifications on Facebook. If you guys are one of those people that get distracted by notifications easily, there is a way to shut them down so you only get specific ones or don't get any at all, and you can just go in the group at whatever specified time of day. I've also put a recommended reading list up there. A lot of the books that are on there right now have to do with self-love and bettering yourself and, reaching your goals. I've read them personally. I'm going to slowly start adding more books related to emotional eating. I just started reading a couple of them. So the ones that I have listed up there, I have read or I am reading right now. I will add to it as I go on and as I find resources. I've also put my contact information on there. You've got my Facebook page, my like page, my email address, and my cell phone number. I am available to talk. I'm not a spammer. I'm not fake. This is me. So I've got that. I also, if you notice in the group, there is a pinned post. The pinned post remains at the top of the page. And there I kind of just did some house rules. I don't really like rules. I'm usually not one to follow rules, but in a group like this, I felt like we should just have some base ground rules. So pretty much be nice to people. We all learned that in kindergarten. It's the same thing here. Do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. Talk nicely. Be a nice human. We're all friends here. Keep it clean. I don't think I have to get into detail about that. Just keep it clean. If you're questioning if you can post it, reach out to me and I will, approve or not approve it. No spamming. I don't want a bunch of posts in here about some product or whatever. And Facebook does have algorithms that catch the spamming. Don't post about your business in here. No soliciting. I want women who come into this group to feel safe. So I'd like to avoid the soliciting. Like I said, I may occasionally, I am a Beachbody coach. That's on my separate pages. So that is nothing you guys have to worry about in here. If I think there's something that may benefit the group, I may share it or guide you to my pages outside of the group. Also, keep it legal. Let's not post about anything illegal. I don't want to get in trouble. I want to keep the Facebook group open. Let's not compromise the integrity of the group. Also, think first before you write. Whatever you write on Facebook sticks with you. It's a representation of who you are as a person. So think through it before you write it. Don't insult people. Don't judge people. That's not what we're here for. We are a group of women empowering each other and helping each other. We do not, like I said, we do not require or force any nutrition plans, diet plans, workout plans. That's not the point of this group. We want to discuss emotional eating, figure out why we have these unhealthy relationships with food, and try to share the resources we find or experienced ourselves on how to get better. Like I said, I am not a nutritionist. I'm not a trainer. I'm not a counselor. I'm just using my resources that everyone can find on the internet and my personal experiences to share with everybody and just try to build a nice community of women who want to help each other and get better. And this group is for you guys. Use it. It's going to be as good as the members in it. Share. If you have a bad day, share it. If you found a resource that's really great, share it. If you found a healthy solution to emotional eating, share it with us. If you guys got any questions, you feel free to reach out. I'm more than happy to email. I'm more than happy to talk. I'm not really sure about the format of the group yet. You know, I want to make it laid back and just be a place to share and vent and talk and learn. I may schedule group phone calls at one point, see if anyone has interest in that, you know, have a little virtual group session, but that's up in the works. Everything's in the works. It's a very new group. I'd like to get it to grow. I'd like it to be a big group, and I hope that you get as much out of it as I would like you guys to. So I think this video is long enough. Thanks for listening. Have a fantastic day. See you guys on Facebook.